what we have coming is nothing like what we have coming this weekend, okay? While the setup seems similar, while we have a stationary front, we have rounds of storms, we have training storms, it's not the same amount of moisture that's available that we had last weekend. And that makes the biggest difference. So this is what I'm looking at here. Rainfall amounts. 1 to 3 inches with locally higher amounts possible. Anytime I have a forecast of 1 to 3, there are some areas, I think, in little tiny spots that could see some higher amounts. Absolutely. Flooding is very possible. But again, this is not last weekend. That's an extreme anomaly of something that occurred. Rivers, they're likely going to rise again. So just stay tuned to that, especially if you live close to that. Now, I updated this at 5 o'clock earlier this morning. Cedar Creek River there near Cedarburg, normal. Milwaukee River, normal. Menominee River and Tosa, normal. Fox River right now is in minor flood stage, and then the Fox River near New Munster is actually in action stage with it rising still. So we will likely see, especially the Fox River is something I'm keeping a close eye on, because as we get more rain, these numbers will be going up, but we already have the Fox River in Waukesha and New Munster that are kind of in those levels that definitely bears watching here. Right now in Milwaukee, very pristine. No real issues here. We're sitting at 74 degrees. It is calm outside. It is very sticky. I don't expect a lot of activity this morning. In fact, a lot of the day is dry. Now, we could have an isolated shower ahead of time, absolutely, but I really think this is more of an evening and overnight deal. And again, especially the fact that we're talking the potential of overnight storms, make sure you have your weather radio turned on for any potential flash flooding alerts, and also make sure that you have your phones charged and ready to go. Here's a look at the latest weather models. Now, I want you to take this with a grain of salt, because what's going to be happening is we have this stationary boundary. As it sags its way to the south, it will help to trigger more activity. But one round is entirely dependent on the one before it. So we call that nowcasting. We watch what's happening now and we decide where things are heading. So you see we have on and off, on and off, on and off showers and thunderstorms lingering all the way through at least Tuesday. The timing and location of when these storms pop up, it's not set, because it's all based on that frontal boundary. Finally, what pushes it out, that low, is going to scoot it over, and we're good the rest of the week. Not only are we good the rest of the week, but we're going to see the dew points drop, the temperatures drop, and very comfortable conditions going into the end of this week. So again, I am looking at that potential of 1 to 3 inches of rain with the potential of some locally higher amounts. You can see that right here. And yes, I would expect some flooding to occur, because the ground is very saturated. Any damaging winds that we get can easily topple trees, because the ground is very unstable when it has so much moisture in it. So trees have nothing to really hang on to anymore. So they're easily able to be tipped. Plus, any additional rainfall, especially in hard hit areas from last weekend, it's not going to take much rain. If you got hit really hard last weekend, it's only going to take maybe 1 to 2 inches for flash flooding to occur. A little bit more if you didn't get hit that hard. So the main story is it's not last weekend. It's not as much rain, but we are still very soggy. So we definitely could see some more flooding possible. So just stay tuned to all of our alerts.
I was going to say, pretty much you're on top of that and tracking it for us.
Yeah.
Appreciate that, Lindsay. Thank you.